Welcome everybody, great to have you back with me. It's Adam, South End Guy Paranormal, as you all know and love, and this is the Monday night vlog. So a very warm welcome to you all, especially my new subscribers. Great to have you with me. I have content now that stretches back over a year, so be sure to check out all my previous stuff and you can see my journey, where I've started with this and where I'm at right now. So that gives you an idea on, you know, how far we've come. And yes, talking of content now, this Wednesday, as I would have made aware before, this is the continuing episodes of Pluckley, and this one we resolve what we found at St Nicholas. So that's Laura, Paige and myself, and we come across something which we wasn't expecting when you consider what we actually went there for. That's all I'm saying, because I want you to watch the episode. It's quite emotional, and yeah, you will like it. So that's where we are for this Wednesday. Now, there's no Tracy cam this week because obviously it was just the three of us, so there wasn't like a second camera running. But rest assured there will be plenty of Tracy cam content coming up in the future weeks, and there's also going to be some more bonus content from myself as well. I'm going to have another Idiot Driver compilation coming up. I'm just working on that at the moment. So I'm just going through all the bits and pieces that I've saved from my dash cam. And hopefully I might have some for the motorbike when I do my next one as well, which will be whenever. I'll have to tell you. Yeah, now I know I mentioned last week that I was hoping to do another Rettendon video this week. Now, I was going to film it last night because I'm actually doing this on the Monday at the moment. As I said, I was going to do it last night. I wasn't sure if the football would be on because when I recorded the last one, obviously we hadn't got through to the semis. So yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. So what I'm going to do, the next Rettendon episode will be recorded next Sunday. I'm hoping I'm going to have a guest with me. I'll have to confirm it with them. Obviously you'll find out in due course, but yeah, the next Rettendon episode without fail will be for the next Monday vlog. So there's a lovely bit of bonus content feature as well, and that'll be on top of the Idiot Drivers. So as I said, you know, we've got plenty of stuff on its way. And as regarding content that we've just filmed, now that was back at Redoubt Fault, North Weald. And this time Tracy and Ricky were with me. Unfortunately Joe and Tina weren't, they were otherwise occupied on the Saturday. But we had quite an adventure. I managed to fall down a hole again. I'm not injured, so don't worry on that count. But said hole had about 2.5 foot of water in it. And it went over my willy and I got quite wet. But I managed to save my equipment and my camera stuff as well, so it's all good. That's all working. That's what I'm happy for. But I'm just doing the edit for that. We got some orbs and one of my balls went off, and I'm just having a look at the EVP recorder at the moment to see if there's anything of interest that came through on now. Now when I went over there, as you know, my first time, I picked up things like footsteps and what I think were orders being shouted. So the little bit of content I did get on my first time was quite valuable. So we're going to go over it again. I've got a feeling I'll be going back probably once more. There's plenty of stuff to explore there. And yeah, that'll be worth looking forward to. So yeah, that's the content we've just done. As I said, without shadow of a doubt, I'm going to do the Rettendon stuff this Sunday. So it's ready for the Monday vlog. And it will be following Billy Jasper again. I'm going to look at the route, as I've probably explained before, the route there and briefly back again, just to, as per the, you know, the statements that he made with the police and the court. So I'm going to try and follow that as closely as I can. Hopefully I've got a guest. We're going to have a little bit of banter and talk about our respective experiences with you know, following the Rettendon Trail. So yeah, that is where we're at. Now one last thing. Now, this is probably a little bit philosophical, I suppose, or it's coming something I said philosophically, and that was, do you remember when I said about our paths being open before us, but we've just sort of got to understand why they're there and all that sort of thing. Now, a very interesting thing happened last week, in that obviously, as we know now, we, you know, how long it'll last I don't know, but we're going back to normal. As I said, how long that'll last was anybody's guess with the idiots we got in Parliament, but that's where we are. So hence my DJ work is starting again. Now, what I was expecting, I already knew about the Friday, which I've already discussed on there, and I was, up until last week, expecting to go back to the Saturday night that I was doing. That's why I moved the episodes to a Wednesday, just to let me be able to record them. At the time, I assumed I'd have to switch my recording to a Thursday night or a Sunday, being that the Friday and Saturday would have been taken up. However, what has happened is that when I spoke to the place that I worked at on the Saturday night, there's been a slight change there. It's a bit much to explain, but the short and curlies of it is that while I was doing the karaoke on a Saturday, I was asked if I could do it on a Friday instead. Unfortunately, because I'd already picked up a Friday job, I couldn't do it. So my Saturdays have now become open, which means I can carry on doing this. In fact, my Saturday, you know, with all things being well, my Saturdays are quite freelance, so I've got 1 or 2 weddings that are still booked in. I can go and do them without too much to worry about. But yeah, the other thing that happened was I was offered a Thursday night, and this one is quite actually local. It's in Brentwood, and it came about by some good friends of mine. I will give them a shout out. That's Twiggy Okie. They're quite well known in Southend. They do a lot of local pubs and things around here, but they was doing a Thursday there. They've since been doing something else. They couldn't do it, so asked me if I'd be interested, and I'm like, oh yeah. So there we are. So it as I said, how things pan out sometimes, how our paths are laid out is just there. You know, it's odd sometimes, but this is just such an occasion. I've actually got 2 nights DJ work, and I've still got Saturday free to do filming. You can't ask for much more than that, and the fact that the Thursday is local to me, because there's been times when I've been doing DJ and I've driven as far as Winchester. You know, it's a 235 mile round trip, and if you'd have said to me it's going to be the most awkward job to do, but it's going to be the most rewarding, I would have said, yeah, right, okay, but you know, you went and do these things, and it was. But that's what I'm saying. But some of the mileage that I've done over the years, as I said, Winchester's probably furthest, Dover, I think Lincoln, was about the furthest I went in one evening. Do you know what I mean? I'm used to all that travelling, so to me, to pick up a job in Brentwood, it's like, you know, half hour down the road. I'm chuffed to bits with that. So yeah, so cut a long story short, Thursday night would be Brentwood, Friday night Putney. It's both karaoke nights, which I've been doing more than anything for years now. Weird when I started out as house DJ, but you know, just got to follow the path again. So yeah, that's what's happened. Thursday, Friday, karaoke DJing, and my Saturdays are open. It's all good. So plenty more content to become. And the good thing about having Saturdays open is obviously having a team with me, because, you know, as I said before, doing the solo stuff can be fun, but it can be restricting to where I visit, because I'm always mindful when I'm on my own, particularly with sites that are more open. Is obviously I'm walking around with a lot of equipment that's, whilst it's not terribly expensive, it's taken me a while to build up, and to lose it all, you know, it's some idiots in a car turn up and we want your gear, what am I going to do? You know, so in that respect, you know, having a team with you does help a lot. So yeah, there we are. I'm going to leave it there. As I said, there's not a lot more to cover this week, but next week, Retinant Special, and it's the Route of Belly Jasper. That is what we're going to do. Okay, so thanks once again. Don't forget Wednesday, the concluding part of St Nicholas Church in Pluckley, and then yeah, we're going to have some more bonus content next week, so it's all good. We're keeping you interested, I hope, and we're keeping things varied. Again, if you've got any suggestions, any ideas, I've had 1 or 2 crop up in my comments, which I'm like, yeah, all right, we'll have a look at that. The UFO thing, I'm going to look at some point, once I've got a bit more money in the account, because I think I'll probably have to travel a little bit further for that. Yeah, that's where we are. So, thanks once again. We shall see you Wednesday. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.